it's all good now. The last one on this shelf is Sentinel Prime. I was really excited about this one. This was the one that I wanted so bad. First off, let me say, love the truck. Love the fire truck. So cool. It's got a water cannon, flick missile. He's just really nice and detailed, and I love it. Now, his bot mode is horrid. It's very top heavy. Very top heavy. And so he doesn't stand well. He doesn't pose well. And he's very flimsy feeling. I had him displayed initially as his bot mode, and he kept falling over and coming apart. So eventually I was like, screw it. Put him in truck mode. Won't have to worry about that. The problem with that is that now, because I had built him as a truck and then as a bot, now his truck mode doesn't want to stay together very well. I'm surprised that his cannon is still up. Just for the simple fact that those are the leg pieces. Those are what causes him to be so flimsy feeling. But other than that, he retailed for $40. I got him for $20. I can't complain. I still like the truck a lot, and if his bot was better posable and less flimsy and top heavy, I would probably really like his bot mode too, and I'd be willing to purchase another one just to display in bot mode. That being said, it's not going to happen because I'm not a fan of the flimsiness of the bot. Bottom shelf on this case, the first one is the Bat from Dark Knight Rises. I really like the fact that they're doing that Lego did a Dark Knight Rises set, and I hope and pray that they release a full-size tumbler soon. I've heard that they're going to. Don't know when that's coming out though. The Bat is really cool. It's got flexible arms. The wings are you can position the wings. He's got just a lot of really cool features. This one comes with a Dark Knight Rises Batman and a Dark Knight Rises Gordon. Let's see, get Batman out. If I can, well, I ripped his mask off. It's not good. So there is Dark Knight Rises Batman. And Gordon's gonna be, knocked his hair off. Shit. You know what? That'll get put back together later. You know what? He can go bald for a little bit. This is Gordon. Another cool thing about these newer Lego minifigures is they have, a lot of them have double faces. I really purchased this one just for the Gordon minifigure, because this was the only way I was going to get him for relatively cheap. His hair's not on straight. He looks more like a Hitler, especially when I hold him like that. But you get the idea. The Bat came with a small, very small Tumbler and Bane. Issues. Small. This... small. Overly complicated build for something so small. Typically I like a complicated build, but this one's too complicated for how big it is. Improper use of stickers. That makes sense, but that I don't dig. Or that. Other than that, if it was bigger, I could look past the stickers. However, it feels childish. It feels kiddie. And Bane is sitting in there. You can't really see him. And I'm not taking the top off just to dig him out, because this will probably, the top will probably fall apart in my hands, and I'll have butt of a time getting it back in there. Okay. Next is Wolverine's chopper escape or whatever. It's a helicopter, a combat helicopter. Spoiler alert, favorite Lego aircraft I own. Favorite. Hands down, that I own. It's got wheels, flick missiles. It can store the swords for one of the minifigures on either side. It had a really nice rotor build. I really enjoyed building the rotor. The flick missiles can be positioned, which is very cool. And if you can see him, it's Deadpool. It's Deadpool. I'm not digging him out just because, again, similar with the tumbler, the top it tends to fall apart when I pry it off. So it's also got a spot in here where you can put the other villain minifigure. I don't know why they put the Deadpool figure as a villain, but whatever. The other villain minifigure it comes with is Magneto, which I really like. I like this minifigure. I love the classic costume design. I love the classic helmet design. This is what I grew up with. This Magneto is what I grew up with. That being said, I really like Magneto's new costume in the new Uncanny X-Men series. I just do. And then to top it off, you get the obligatory namesake of the set, Wolverine. Don't care, cheap little motorcycle, cruddy claws, Wolverine. What do you expect? Wolverine's overrated in my opinion. The last on this case is my Batboat. I'm not sure what they're calling this. I couldn't tell you the name of the set off the top of my head, like I couldn't any of these. Not off the top of my head. I don't know why I still left Mr. Freeze on top. We'll get to that one in a minute. This one, it's the Batboat. It's it's more like an ice vehicle, an ice cruiser. I really like this. This is my favorite of the Batman sets, I think. For multiple reasons. One, it's got really cool features. It's got a little flying disc. It's got little missiles you can knock off. It's a good looking boat. It's got a little radar sticker on the front. It comes with the frost suit Batman, which I love. I love these goofy 1990s action figure style Batman costumes that Lego's come up, the ideas that they've come up with for these costumes. His helmet is on, his cowl is on crooked. There we go. His cape the only thing I don't like about these is the capes tend to not lay right after a while, especially if they're sitting in their vehicles. However, I can look past that because he's freaking awesome. He's amazing. I love this set. I love this set. This is my favorite of the Batman sets. My favorite of the superhero sets, either Marvel or DC. He comes with my absolute favorite Batman villain minifigure, Mr. Freeze. Good looking face. Creepy face. Okay, no it doesn't. I was wrong. I was mistaken. Sorry. I was going to say his visor pops up, but then I noticed there's something that keeps it there. It just pops onto place. And he comes with a gigantic freeze ray. Why does he need a freeze ray, you ask? Well, he also comes... The set comes with, I should say, an ice tomb with that, very conveniently, pops open and comes with Aquaman. Focus. Focus. Typically, I wouldn't freak out about Aquaman so much. However, because of the New 52, and only because of the New 52, Aquaman is one of my favorite series that DC is running right now. I love Aquaman. I never, ever, ever thought I would say this. He's a very good-looking minifigure. Got kind of boy bandish hair, which is fitting. He's got two faces. One is like a kind of a startled face, and then the very serious King of Atlantis face. He also comes with a trident that he cannot hold while he is encased in the ice prison. So I just put it in there with him just because I don't want to lose it. But yeah, that is all for this case. I think I'm going to split this into 2 parts. For the simple fact that if I don't know if I want to just do 2, or just do one video, one long video, do 2 parts, space them out. Alright, so that is all for this shelf. And stay tuned for part 2.